Go Tigers!
Good morning, Tigers. Welcome to Tiger News for Monday, August 10th. Ms. Hartman here, and I have a good amount of announcements for you. I'm going to try to do my best to explain and also keep it as short as humanly possible. So here we go. So first thing I want to share is parents and students. If you're listening to this too, please tell your parents. We have posted a letter on our webpage as well as our social media that really details a lot of the information that you need to know, not only about your bell schedule, but how you'll obtain your bell schedule and what that first day of school is going to look like. So please make sure you're reading through that letter. I'm going to go over some of it here with Tiger News, but some of it you're definitely going to want to make sure that you're reading through that letter and you have it in front of you, because it really does walk through a lot of important information and important dates. So I know the thing you guys are waiting for, and the biggest thing you're waiting for is, what is my schedule? So we at Indio Middle School, we usually try to get our schedules out to you this week, and that is still what we are going to do. So we will be providing you with your schedule by Friday, August 14th. So you should be able to access your schedule. We are not going to be printing and handing them out this year, because you'll be able to access them all online through either parent or student view. So if you are unsure of how to access your parent or student view account, please call us at the Indio Middle School office, or send me an email and we'll make sure we get that all set up for you. But no hesitation, just give us a call, and it's easy peasy to set up. So make sure you're looking out for your schedule on Friday, August 14th by 6 p.m. So what is your schedule going to even look like? Well, let's talk about that. Our distance learning schedule for our returning 7th and 8th grade students, it looks a little bit different than what you would have seen last year at Indio Middle School. 6th graders, good news, you're new, so it's all entirely different for you. So while we're in distance learning, we are going to be running, instead of 7 periods in the day, we're going to run 5. Now, the unique thing with our distance learning schedule is that you will have the same schedule on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. However, the schedule for Wednesday, and this is across the entire district, is different. So typically when we're in session, Wednesday is our early release day. Well, how it's set up here is the district wants us all on early release at the same time. So you'll see that our Wednesday schedule is quite unique, but that's okay. Here, I'm going to walk you through it all. So let's talk about the Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday schedule. So when we work to develop these schedules, we try to keep a couple priorities in mind. And so those priorities included ensuring that we're providing the same quality, rigorous, and engaging instruction as we would as in-person learning. We also wanted to target our core instruction with a specific emphasis on reading and math. We wanted to make sure we could provide all of our students with targeted intervention and enrichment experiences. And we really wanted to emphasize what is one of our core pillars here at Indio Middle School, which is ensuring the social and emotional well-being of all of our students and supporting student mental health needs. So you'll also see that tied into some of our schedule. And finally, we really found it important that our students were connecting with our staff members every single day. So all of our students on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday will be able to see all of their teachers every day. So all right, let's dig into a little bit. So Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. So on those days, you will run your class periods. You'll start your day with a homeroom, and we will have a homeroom every single day on Wednesday. And students, I know you're gonna love this. We are not starting at 8, we're gonna start at 8:50. So our school day, every single day, will start at 8:50. You will go to your homeroom virtually, more information to come on that. And our homeroom is really going to focus on supporting needs that you may have, questions you may have, logistics, how do I be a middle school? And we're also going to make sure that we provide you all with some curriculum to support that area around social emotional learning. So we really look at that homeroom as our family and our family time, and parents, for you, this homeroom teacher is your go-to support. So we're really excited about that. So every student, we will start our day in homeroom at 8:50 every single day, and that includes Wednesday. Looking still at Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, students will then move to 5 different periods. So you can see what those bell schedules are. So it's a little longer than a normal period. We're right at 50 minutes. You see lunch smack dab in the middle of the day. We allotted on those days a little extra time for lunch because we do know that there'll be lunch pickup, and you may have older brothers or sisters that you might try to coordinate with as well. So student lunchtime is a little longer than normal. And we end our day a little later. So we started a little later, but we're ending our day a little later at 2:50. Remember, this is all online. So students, within those 5 periods, what classes could you have? So all students are going to have a language arts, they're going to have a math, and they're going to have a science class. Now, the other 2 classes that you would have, one of them is what we're calling either an intervention or enrichment. So this could be a series of different courses from social studies to ASB to our ELD classes and to our other intervention classes. So you'll see one of those on your schedule. And then finally, our PE and electives are going to look a little different, and I'm super excited because we're going to be able to offer our students a taste of a bunch of different electives. Now, the bummer is in this is, like I said, we really wanted to put an emphasis and focus on that core instruction. So part of that was looking at our multitude of electives during distance learning and really kind of paring down to our core elective pieces. So students will have a period where they'll do 2 days of PE, and then they'll do 2 days of an elective wheel. So they'll either get to have a taste of pre-med or band or art or a combination thereof. So we're really excited, and our elective teachers are as well. So stay tuned for how that pans out on your schedule. But I do want to make sure that you guys understand we are not offering some of the electives that were originally intended in a traditional setting, so we could put some priority into our core academic areas. So again, students, your classes would be language arts, math, science, an intervention or enrichment class, and then a class or an elective for 2 days and a PE for 2 days. And there may be some combination of different electives in that wheel. Some of you students may not see science on your schedule, and those are unique cases, and we will address those as needed. Next, if we're looking over at our Wednesday schedule, here, again, we start our day in homeroom at 8:50. We then move into what's called iReady ST Math Tutoring Support Time, and it says asynchronous time. So asynchronous time means that is student time to work on these assignments provided on their own with support. So we will be providing some support for you, but there will be requirements that will come out through our teachers in regards to assignments around iReady and ST Math. So the great thing about this is it's set aside time, students, for you to complete those assignments. That doesn't take away from your core instruction on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. So more information to come from your core teachers, your math and language arts teachers, but that time is set aside for you to work on that. We move forward with lunch, and then we go to 2 periods of what I think is probably the coolest thing about our schedule, which is 2 periods of targeted intervention or enrichment. So after the first few weeks of school, students will be assigned to work with different teachers for 2 periods to either target a specific academic need or provide intervention or to provide enrichment to our students. So we are really excited to be able to really dig into specific needs for our students, as well as offer some opportunities for extension and engagement. So more details to come on that. And just so you all know, I know there's going to be a lot of questions about the first day of school, because the first day of school does start on a Wednesday, which is makes it quite unique because our Wednesday schedule is different. So your first day of school, you will start in your homeroom. And we will be in a homeroom session and allow you to see your other classes on Wednesday as well. So more information will come on that, but plan your first day of school to show up in your homeroom. You will find that out when you get your schedule in Synergy, and eventually you will receive a link from your homeroom teacher to have you access their Zoom homeroom. So more information to come on that. I think right now that is all I have on the schedule. Here's what we're going to also be providing for our teacher, or for our families and for our students. Again, you will be able to see your schedule on Friday. Then I will be following up with a video that overviews not only the schedule again, but also talks through some of the other pieces to kick off the beginning of the school year. So think of it as a whole school orientation. So that will really walk you through A lot of the questions that I know still probably are lingering, and I appreciate your patience because we're still kind of filling in the blanks as we go here too. So that will be offered on Wednesday. So please make sure you read, on Friday. So please make sure you read that letter because it is really going to go through all these important dates, provide you with links to access and how you can find all of this information. And again, we will continue to communicate with you. And as always, feel free to send me an email at elizabeth.hartman@desertsands.us. So one thing I want to draw attention to as well, I mentioned that it's in the letter, but I've also attached it or made sure that it could be on this screen while I'm talking here, are the important upcoming dates. So I've already talked to you about the schedules being presented on Friday the 14th, as well as me providing a session for our parents to learn a little bit more about the beginning of the school year and distance learning. But other dates are on there as well. I'm going to also offer a question and answer session that would be live via Zoom on Monday, August 17th. So information on how you can access that is on this link, and it's also found on the letter that I provided to you. I do want to highlight that on Thursday, August 13th, all of our incoming 6th graders and any students that are new to Indio Middle School, they will have the opportunity to come sometime between either 9 to 11 or 1 to 3 p.m. and pick up their Chromebooks from Indio Middle School. So make sure you make an effort to stop by. The start of the school year, the only supplies that we're asking our students to have on the very first day is to have their Chromebook. All textbooks and other materials will be provided at a later date once students are assigned into their classroom and we know exactly what materials and supplies they need. So more information to come on that. Parents, I know this is a lot, and I hope I did as best of a job as I could to explain this schedule to you. Like I said, we will be following up with another session to review this schedule. You have access to look at this schedule online through the letter and also post it onto our webpage. I'm always available to answer any questions or concerns. Students, be on the lookout for your schedule. And with that, I'm going to end my long speech here and hope you guys have a wonderful week, and want you all to remember, as always, Tigers roar.